final agus le tráchtú dhéana bheith an gléthe sin de bhí Mícheál Ó Héara.
We're seconds away from the start of the 1977 All-Ireland Hurling Final. Cork all in red, playing from left to right. Wexford with their purple jerseys and gold shoulders, playing from right to left. Referee Sean O'Grady in green, checking his players, checking his time. All set for the start. That's Tom Cashman and beside him Ned Buggy, and there's a throw-in and the game is on. Gerald McCarthy. This is Ned Buggy now for Wexford. Mick Butler now racing away for Wexford. And a point for Wexford. Mick Butler left half forward after 15 seconds of play, stretching that one over. 1 point to Cork's no score. Wexford playing with a very, very slight breeze in this first half. Martin Coleman's puck out. Oh, what a long one. The ground very slippery. Teddy O'Connor trying to get it away. That's Tim Crowley. Jimmy Barry Murphy in after the ball there. A dangerous one across the goal. This is Colm Doran now with it for Wexford. Back out into the centre. Red Buggy sending it up, and this is Martin Doherty getting the better of the first tussle with Tony. John Quigley is after him. This is Dermot McCurtain. Mick Jacob. Martin Quigley not getting it away. Quickly hit there by Tom Cashman. Jimmy Barry Murphy out to the far side, going after it himself. And this is Mick Jacob, already repeating the greatness that was his a year ago. John Quigley now at the ball, 60 yards out. Knocked down by Martin Doherty. John Horgan. Ed Buggy up this side of the field, and this is Dermot McCurtain for Cork. Gerald McCarthy this time getting in behind Mick Jacob, and here's Gerald going away. But that ground is terribly greasy. Nice cover off there and clearance out over the sideline. Jim Prendergast, the man who got that one away. What a whirlwind start for Wexford. Last year they did much the same, only more so. They certainly started off well, 15 seconds on the point. Former minor, Dermot McCurtain. Off Ned Buggy's stick and a line ball for Cork. This one within a scoreable range, but I don't think Tom Cashman is going to try for it. Or is he? Another ex-minor. He's tried. Ray Cummins and Willie Murphy. The referee has penalised Willie, and there's a free in for Cork. You wouldn't believe it, but although it's pouring rain, there are wasps up around here at the moment. It's Charlie McCarthy going to take this free on the 21-yard line. It's over and the sides are level. 3 minutes gone. Charlie McCarthy, the scorer of that one. The score, Wexford 1 point, Cork 1 point. John Nolan now looking for a hurling ball. The ball has gone back into the crowd, from whence it shall not return. And back there, the crowd, who are 1 ball up, have no intention whatsoever of returning the ball. Now one has come in from the sideline and the game goes on. Oh, what a long one here too. 40 yards out from the Cork goal, out over the sideline on the far side, off a Wexford stick, I would think, yes. A Wexford stick, and there's no Corkman going to take it, which is a little bit unusual. John Horgan going over now. This looks as if they hadn't made a decision who was going to take the line ball back in those positions. John is obviously worried about John Quigley being loose in behind them. Sends the ball up and Jerry McCarthy out to this side of the field. Oh, the flash of the ash there as Tom Cashman gets it in, but it has gone wide. These teams with great respect for one another, and what a pity the ground is so greasy. John Nolan picking up his pucking out Hurley as Tom Cashman awaits the ball in the centre of the pitch. Although this is going to go way down inside the Cork 50, I would say. Yes, indeed. 40 yards out. And this is Big Butler now with his green helmet. Lobbing one in, and it's gone over the bar. Another point. Well, hold it, hold it. The umpires are in consultation. No, it's wide, it's wide. The umpires are in consultation there. The one on the near side signaled that it was a point, but as he was going round behind the goal, he seemed to slip, and he may have been unsighted, as they say. So the score remains 1 point for Cork, 1 point for Wexford after 6 minutes of play. Colin Doran holding that ball so well. In now to the centre, where Dave Burney sends a real attacking one up, and it's gone wide. Well, the Martin Doherty, Tony Gordon confrontation is certainly interesting, and up to now, well, Martin did, I think, get the one ball that broke right down between them. Martin Coleman. Now, I wonder, is he going to hit it out to the right, or to his right? Way over to the left. Back curling into the centre. Jimmy Barry kicking the ball up, and Sonny really getting his stick to it. Out comes John Nolan. Out over the sideline. Line ball for Cork just inside the Wexford 50-yard line. John Nolan waiting for this cut in, which Dennis Corlin will take. Didn't rise for him. Christy Joe downfield. This is Martin Quigley breaking inside John Crowley. Feeding the ball out now to the wing to Johnny Murphy. The battle of the Murphys. Johnny with Brian after him, but Johnny gets it into the centre. This is Dennis Corlin. Dennis McCurtain. Ball got a little bit out the far side, but not as far as he would like by Dean Bennett. This is Jimmy Barry Murphy. High, and the lead for Cork by Jimmy Barry Murphy. Almost 8 minutes gone. Jimmy Barry Murphy sending that one over, making it Cork 2 points, one from a free and one from play. Wexford 1 point, and that from play. John Crowley setting it down, but Ned Buggy pulls on it for Wexford. Line ball now for Cork, way up at their own 21-yard line up on the left there. That's Brian Murphy going to take it. Brian, All-Ireland winner in hurling and football. Nick Malone. Callum Jordan blocking it down so well. Charlie McCarthy to Gerald, but the referee penalises Jim Prendergast for a push in the back there, and there's a free to Cork just inside the Wexford 50-yard line. Gerald McCarthy to take it. 99 times out of 100, or shall we say 95 times out of 100, this one would be over the bar. Whether the ball is too greasy or not, there's the angle, there's the shot. Over the bar, another point for Cork, who lead by 3 points to 1 after just 9 minutes of play. Cork the 3 points, Wexford the 1, and Gerald McCarthy the scorer of that. Well, Gerald McCarthy 1, Charlie McCarthy 1, and Jimmy Barry Murphy 1 for Cork, and Mick Butler 1 for Wexford. Dennis Cole, another very long clearance. Here's John Quigley, right across from the far side, a ball, and there's no doubt about that one. John Quigley, the scorer, narrowing the gap now to 3 points to 2 in favour of Cork as John, coming across from the right wing to the left, got that ball up and without any hesitation belted it straight over the bar. Dropping 50 yards out from the Wexford goal. Nice lobbing ball in there by Tom Cashman, got by John Nolan. And straight out over the sideline. Line ball, Cork line ball just 50 yards out from the Wexford goal. And Tom Cashman, here he is. Oh, a lovely cut, a lovely shot, a delightful point by Tom Cashman. Cork 4 points, Wexford 2 after almost 11 minutes of play. Well, John Nolan could only have a looking up view of that one going over. Ball bringing to Dennis Tolan. Wexford somehow don't seem to have exploded with their hurling fury up to now. And here is Tony Leary, the man who nearly didn't play. And he sent this one high and he sent it over the bar. Cork picking off points now in quick succession as Shawnee makes it 5 points to 2. 11 minutes gone in the first half. Last year, Wexford led by, I think it was 9 points or something in the first 10 minutes and were caught and beaten. At this stage, Cork lead by 5 points to 2. And there's another hurling ball gone. Well, the thief is in there somewhere. I don't know what he paid to get in, but he's probably showing a profit now because the hurling ball probably cost more than the ticket to get in there. And another one thrown in from the sideline. John Nolan, brother of Pat, who was understudy for the other Pat Nolan for Wexford for so long. John Crowley. Tom Cashman getting it up the field here, and the ball has gone over the line, but Mick Malone has got an accidental knock there, just to the left, but he's all right. He was holding his head there for a moment, but he seems to be all right. Mick Jacobs' cut is high and good. Ryan Murphy, Tom Cashman, Tim Crowley, and how lucky can you get? Gerald McCarthy. Now Willie Murphy and Ray Cummins going for it together. And the referee penalises Ray for holding on to Willie, and there's a free out for Wexford. About 5 to 10 yards from their own end line. Martin quickly trying to sneak it out there to one of his own men. It didn't work at first, but it's working now. Mick Butler. Oh, a lovely ball into Tony Doran. But Martin quickly beats him. And Martin Doherty, I should say, out to the far side. And in it comes now from Dave Burney. But it's gone wide. Certainly, up to now, Martin is winning the tussle with Tony. But so often people have said things like that about forwards like Tony Jordan or Christy Ring or some of these, and suddenly they explode into scoring drive. Martin Doherty and Tony Jordan. Gerald McCarthy doing well, adding to it to Shawnee Leary coming across. Teddy O'Connor is after him. It's a good one. Oh, a grand goal. Maybe Shawnee should get a knock on the nose before every game. He certainly has shown his worth here. His second point of the game. Cork 6 points, Wexford 2. We understand that in that tuck around before the game, he got a knock of the ball in the nose, and it almost put him out of the game. And here is Christy Keogh. Oh, a dangerous ball. It's blocked by Martin Coleman, and under pressure he scoops it out. It's going out over the end line, gone over the end line. and it is a 70. The 70, for those who may not know the full rules of the game, is a free shot given to the attacking team when a defender puts the ball over his own end line. Ned Buggy, so often immaculate with these shots. Nice one out to the wing. Deflected at the... Oh dear, it certainly looked a 70 from up here. The umpire very definite that it's wide. Even the Cork backs are standing back expecting that it is a 70, but the umpire has signaled it's wide. Certainly Tony Dorden thinks it was a 70, and if it means anything, so does Michael O'Hare, but it doesn't matter a continental damn what either of us think, because the umpire doesn't think it was. Martin Coleman's puck out, 50 yards out now from the Wexford goal, and again Gerald McCarthy getting the ball. Ned Buggy getting it away. This is John Horgan, and this is Dennis Corlin. Nick Butler being chased and caught there indeed by Dermot McCurtain, in fact pushed in the back by Dermot McCurtain, and Ned Buggy has a chance to put things right with this shot just inside the 70-yard line. Yes, he's put it right. He's put it straight over the bar. Ned Buggy scoring that one after about 16 minutes of play, making it double scoring. Cork 6 points, Wexford 3. And that is Ned Buggy's first of the game. Once again, dropping 50 yards out. Tapped down by Dean Bennett. John Crowley kicking it in. Pulled down by Tim Crowley. Knocked away from Mick Jacob there by Gerald McCarthy. This is Ray Cummins, and Willie Murphy is after him. Willie trying to knock the ball away, but the referee penalises Willie, I think, for a pull there, and the referee deeming that it was a dangerous pull. And there's a free in for Cork, 21-yard line, 10 yards to the right of the goal on our right. And little Charlie, I'm sure, will take it. The score, as of this moment, 6 points to 3. Charlie took one from exactly this position before and scored. What he did before, he does again. That's his second point of the game. It is Cork's 7th. Cork leading by 7 points to 3. And once again, a ball has disappeared into the crowd, and I think a supply of spares has been given to the umpires, who look like an advertisement for some kind of sardines with their white oilskin coats. But the puck out by John Nolan comes way down the field. It's a switch in the Wexford team, I'll tell you about in a moment. Dennis Corlin out to the far side. Gerald McCarthy running down. Dave Burney and Gerald slipping that ball away into his hand, and the high attacking shot. John Nolan. And nobody quite getting to it. Christy Hughes moved in centre half forward. Martin Quigley gone right half forward. That's the switch of the Wexford team. Nick Malone getting past Colm Gordon. Colm going back. And Dennis Corlin grabbing that ball as if it was in Martin Quigley's pocket. Here's Jimmy Barry Murphy. And Jimmy turning around too often with that ball, holding on to it too long, and there's a free out for Wexford. Teddy O'Connor to take it. Teddy, the right corner back, just outside the 21-yard line. Cork quicker to the ball, and they seem to make up their mind that fraction of a second earlier than the Wexford men that they're going to get it. Like that, Shawnee Leary. Well, the rules of 1977, Shawnee Leary hadn't got his hurley in his hand when he palmed that ball. He is questioning the referee's decision as to whether that stick was knocked out of his hand or he dropped it, but the referee says that he dropped it, and it's a free out for Wexford. It's about 55 yards out from their own goal, and Mick Jacob is going to take it. Oh, a lovely ball. And up goes Martin Doherty. But it's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal, and John Quigley and also Christy Keogh were involved in it. Tony Jordan was in, he was the first one that went to it. The ball came out, and John Quigley and Christy Keogh both pulled on it. Which of them connected, I wouldn't like to say, but it did go into the net. And now the score is Cork 7 points, Wexford 1 goal and 3, that is 6 points. Out comes the ball. About 20 minutes gone in this first half, just a point between them now. The Hurling a little bit disappointing up to now. Dennis Collin and on the ground. This is Shoney O'Leary. Benny O'Connor after him. Going near the end line. Charlie McCarthy and Jim Prendergast really get tied up in a few cameras back there. I noticed Charlie limping a little bit as he comes away, as if he's injured that left leg in some way. Still not too happy as John Nolan comes up with the puck out. Mick Butler not quite holding on. Dermot McCurtain. Ray Cummins. And it is gone to the left and has gone wide. Well, it would look that fullback Martin Doherty up to now is having the better of the tussle with Tony Jordan, and full forward Ray Cummins, number 14 there, having slightly the better of the tussle with Willie Murphy. And I underline what I said, up to now. Martin Quigley has gone back in centre half forward for Wexford. This is Tim Crowley and Dave Burney getting the ball from him. Well, the referee and the linesman, I'm sure, will throw that one in, because nobody, even with the aid of a photo finish camera, could decide who put that one out. So the linesman is going to throw in the ball between a player of each side. He can't decide whose line ball it was. Christy Keogh with number 10, Dennis Coleman at number 7. Tim Crowder with the ball knocked away there by John Quigley, and it's gone out over the line ball for Cork. John Horgan, the left corner back. John Crowley, Tim Crowley, they're not related. Tom Cashman, Liam Bennett for Wexford. And covering off, as ever, John Horgan. Now it's Ned Buggy for Wexford. Blocked there, nicely hooped by Mick Malone. And the ground so skiddy. Christy Keogh racing away, high but wide, and it remains. Cork 7 points, Wexford 1-3. The crowd a little bit disappointed, I think, with the standard of hurling up to now, and the slippery ground no doubt responsible for so much mishitting and so many players slithering all over the place. Dave Burney. Colin Gordon racing down for them. And see what I mean about the skiddy ground. Mick Malone likewise. Well, Colin gets up, and if at first you don't succeed, pass it to Mick Butler. Oh, a lovely shot by Mick. A great shot, and the sides are level again as Mick Butler, the man who opened the scoring in the game, sent that one over to make it 7 points each. That's Cork 7 points, Wexford 1 goal and 4. Well, they puck out with the sides level after 24 minutes of play by Martin Coleman. Mick Jacob, who hasn't, after the very early stages, had the best of. Look at Gerald McCarthy following him. He hasn't got a stick. but he's harassed him into losing about 20 yards. Referee penalising Mick Butler for a tap there on Dermot McCurtain. And a free to Cork. 70 yards out, and once again there's nobody to take it. This is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a Cork team play an All-Ireland final that everybody didn't know exactly what everybody was supposed to do. But that's the second time a free was awarded and nobody was going to take it. It's General McCarthy who winds up with the honours. Charlie trying to scoop it out. The referee has blown his whistle, and I think it's a penalty shot for Cork. A foul on Charlie McCarthy, but Jim Prendergast is the one who's down injured there. Referee Sean O'Grady calling for the ball, and I think he's going to give the signal that only in the goal will be the goal. Yes, indeed. Goalkeeper John Nolan distributing special stopping hurleys. This is a new one. Hurleys to the backs. And in the goal on the right is Teddy O'Connor. On the left of the goalkeeper is Mick Jacob, and those two and also the goalkeeper have got a hurley with a specially wide boss. To take the shot is Tim Crowley, who scored a penalty against Galway. Here he comes. Oh, it's blocked down. It's saved by Mick Jacob, deflected around the corner, and it is a 70. Well, I've seen them stop bullets, and that was another bullet that was stopped. And just as he stopped the ball and got the ball around, he changed the hurley back for his ordinary playing hurley. The sophistication of hurling in the 70s. Well, there they are, in around the goal, waiting for the dropping ball as John Horgan gets ready to drop it. Teddy O'Connor with his hand out, grabbing the ball, is fouled, and there's a free out for Wexford. 27 minutes gone. The sides level. Cork 7 points. Wexford 1-4. John Quigley trying to get inside John Horgan. Decides to take his shot. And Martin Doherty got his stick to it, and he nearly upset the goalkeeper there. He didn't realise he was so far back. Remember, McCurtain's shot blocked down very well by Mick Butler. But it is a line ball for Cork because Mick Butler sent the ball out over the sideline when he touched it there. And so this line ball for Cork taken by Brian Murphy. Switch in the Cork team. Mick Malone top of the right. Charlie McCarthy right half forward. That's Tom Cashman getting the ball to this side, and it's out over the sideline for a line ball for Wexford. Wexford have resumed with Martin Quigley at the centre and Christy Keogh on the right. They changed for just a moment or two. Mick Jacob. Mick Butler. Dennis Collin not getting to it first, but getting the second time. And still Dennis Collin. 3 Wexford men around him, Martin Quigley in there. And the referee penalising a drop hurley there, and there is a free for Cork. Dermot McCurtain to take it, just outside his own 50. That's the 50-yard line behind him there. Oh, the ball got away from him just as he lifted it. Tom Cashman, this is going very near the sideline. Colm Jordan keeps it in. Charlie McCarthy nicks in, the dapper Charlie. John Nolan saving it with coolness there under his stick before he took it into his hand and made a good clearance to 55 yards out from the Wexford goal. A line ball for Cork. And we're told Dennis to take it. Dennis Collin. Gone without anybody touching it, out over the line and wide. Well, we're coming up to the 30th minute of the first half as The score is 7 points for Cork, 1 goal and 4 for Wexford, 7 points each. And there's Mick Malone, who's gone in top of the right, on Jim Prendergast standing beside him as he was there a moment ago. Tom Cashman, Jay Cummins, Gerald McCarthy, and Gerald sends it over for the lead for Cork again, his second point of the game. And Cork leading now by 8 points to Wexford's 1 goal and 4. That is 8 points to 7. Gerald playing an excellent game at centre half forward. He was selected there after playing on the wing in the earlier stages of the championship. Referee penalising Wexford for what appeared to be a push there, and this free for Cork to be taken by John Horgan, 60 yards out from his own goal. Stayed right there. Eventually Mick Jacob. Not being harassed, but not being worried about it. John Crowley, Tim Crowley. That's Podge Kyo. Nice doubling there by Podge Kyo. By Christy Kyo. And John Quigley is shot from the sideline, and it's just gone wide. Going back in time for a moment or two there. The score, Cork 8 points, Wexford 1 goal and 4, 8 points to 7. John Quigley tried one from a very difficult angle, but it just didn't work. Well, they seem to be more honest up around this goal. The ball keeps coming back when it goes in, but whether it goes into the crowd or not, I wouldn't like to bet. And the referee penalising Wexford for holding on to Charlie McCarthy there, swinging him by the jersey. And the free, which is about 60 yards out from the Wexford goal, to be taken by Gerald McCarthy, who already has scored 2 points for Cork all in this game, which is almost 32 minutes old. Well, that isn't one. He just let it slip off his hurling, and here's Mick Jacob coming out now. He can't catch it in his hand again without it touching the ground, or it's a foul, but the ball doesn't really oblige him. Ball knocked off Gerald McCarthy's stick there by Mick Butler, and Gerald has gone down with an injury. Dennis Collin being harassed now by Tony Doran. And every ball seems to break for Cork. Referee once again penalising Mick Butler for another one of these short little taps. And referee Sean O'Grady right up with the play, giving a free to Cork. Meanwhile, Gerald McCarthy is all right. He's resuming. And Charlie McCarthy is going to take this free, with Gerald moving inside. It's high, and it's wide. It's just a little bit far out for Charlie. He specialises in them at awkward angles from closer to the goal, but that one was that little bit far out. The score, Cork 8 points, Wexford 1 goal and 4, 2 minutes left in the first half. And the puck out, way down the field. Martin Doherty penalised there. Well, there was some penalising. Mick Butler's name going into the book there for another foul as Martin came out with the ball. He was definitely tapped as he was coming out. Referee blew his whistle immediately, but he pointed inwards, but I think it was just a signal that he was giving a free, because he's having some very stern words with Mick Butler about these personal fouls, and that wasn't a personal foul, that was a downright foul. John Horgan to take it, but Christy Kyo has gone top of the left for the Wexford men, with Johnny Murphy out in the half line. 3 out. Back Johnny Murphy has moved centre field, and Charlie McCarthy has got a knock there from one of the Wexford men when the ball wasn't even in play. And The referee running down now to one of the umpires to ascertain from him what happened. Did he see what happened? But Charlie McCarthy got a butt of a hurley when the ball was not even in play there. Not Charlie, but Gerald McCarthy. Gerald, I think I said that first. It is Gerald, and the referee going straight over to Mick Jacob, the man who did it. A rather un-Mick Jacob effort, that, I would say. I don't think I've ever seen Mick do a stroke like that before, but they have the right man. We're coming very near the half-time whistle now, and the referee is going to throw in the ball. Gerald McCarthy still being attended to. From the throw-in, the boss of somebody's hurley goes inward. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Cork from about 35 yards out from the Wexford goal. He was right there where it happened. He saw it, whatever it was. He was right there over it and has awarded his free. Charlie McCarthy to take it, and they're still attending to Gerald. We're coming to the half-time whistle now. And Charlie sends it high, and Charlie sends it over the bar for Cork to stretch their lead to 2 points as we approach the half-time whistle. Cork, 9 points. Wexford, 1 goal and 4. That is 7 points. And Charlie McCarthy has scored 3 of Cork's total. And there's the other McCarthy, Gerald, no longer with the helmet, but where he got the butt of that hurley, it's not a helmet he'd want, it's a corset. And here comes the puck out, and I'm sure the half-time whistle will go when this ball is pucked out. No, there's no ball. Well, I don't know what the score on hurling balls is, but I think it's about 4 or 5. I hope they have a good supply. And John Nolan just waiting for the ball as Ned Buggy moves right half forward for Wexford. Johnny Murphy is in centre field, and we are so definitely coming up to the half-time whistle now. It's high, referee running under the ball, and there goes the half-time whistle. And the half-time score is Cork leading by 2 points, Cork 9 points, Wexford 1 goal and 4. That's 9 points to 7. A first half that, quite frankly, while tense and close, was that little bit disappointing. And I think that the pouring rain that we had here in the early stages of the minor game made that ground so very, very slippery. But I tell you one thing I'm looking forward to, the second half. Wexford 1 goal and 4, 9 points to 7. Referee checking his players, and the game is on. Robert McCarthy for Cork. Charlie McCarthy playing out to the half line. Early score, very important here. Shawnee Leary playing right half forward now. Playing somewhere up there in the forwards. They seem to be wandering all over the place. Martin quickly, and that's John Crowley. Oh, what a clearance. A clearance that was an attack in itself, but it went wide. Johnny Leary top of the right, Mick Malone top of the left, Charlie McCarthy right half forward, Gerald McCarthy centre half forward, Ray Cummins still at full forward, and Jimmy Barry Murphy still at left half forward. Put out by John Nolan to Johnny Murphy in the centre of the field. And did you see that for robbery by Charlie McCarthy? Oh, what a lovely hurler, what a lovely stroke, even though it has gone wide. Oh, what a lovely piece of ball play. Number 13, it's certainly not unlucky for Cork up to now. Seems to have got a knock on his left hand there. You can see him holding on for just a moment to that knuckle. Puck out, and Charlie again doing very well out in the half line. Mick Jacobs' clearance gone over the sideline. Line ball for Cork. Tom Cashman to take it. Getting that flag out of the way. Eddie Murphy and Ray Cummins. Willie on the ground, but Ray still upright and with the ball. And the referee has penalised Wexford for a foul on Ray Cummins as he was going through. The swinging stick there, referee deeming that they were trying to tap Ray and not the ball. Charlie McCarthy moving up to take it. He's done it already. He's had 3 points already for Cork. Is this number 4? And he tried for a goal. It's blocked down. It's a shot by Mick Malone. It's blocked down again. Ray Cummins' shot. It's deflected out to this side. And now it's Teddy O'Connor. Dave Burney trying to shake off Tim Crowley there. And now Tony Jordan and Martin Doherty go for it together. This is Christy Keogh with it. Now a shot and a point. Oh, but no, the referee has blown his whistle. Referee had blown his whistle to call back the play, and he's awarded a free to Wexford. Apparently, the whistle had gone before the shot was taken. The player didn't hear it, but the referee, having blown the whistle, has stopped the play and has awarded a free to Wexford for a jersey pulling foul on Tony Doran. Ned Buggy. And there's no doubt about this one. That's over the bar, and that's his second point of the game. And the score is now Cork 9 points, Wexford 1 goal and 5. Just almost 4 minutes gone in this second half. 1 point between them. Low-scoring game so far. Tom Cashman, Cork playing with the wind in this second half. Dermot McCurtain, Nick Butler nipping in there. Ooh! Foul there. Chopped down there on Tim Crawley. I don't for 1 second suggest that Dave Burney intended to tap him on the head there. He tapped down on the ball, but the big fair-haired Tim Crawley got in under the stroke. And they're attending to Tim over on the right as Gerald McCarthy shapes up to take the free on the 50-yard line. And he sent it over the bar. Another point for the Cork men. 3 for Gerald McCarthy, making the score now. Cork leading by a total of 10 points to 1 goal and 5 for Wexford. That's 10 points to 8. 5 minutes gone. Now Shawnee Leary and Jim Prendergast. Jim Prendergast penalised for holding on to Shawnee Leary. Tim Crowley, and they're playing away. They're having great fun up there, but the whistle has gone way back. Tim Crowley is all right. He's resumed his place in the centre of the field. Gerald McCarthy now with this free, about 30 yards out. And he has increased the Cork lead still further with another point, making it 11 points for Cork, 1 goal and 5 for Wexford. Almost 6 minutes gone, second half. 11 points to 8. Very little between them. Ooh. Colin Dorner came in, and the ball has gone loose there to Charlie McCarthy. Johnny Murphy is after him, and the ball come now to Teddy O'Connor. And ball gone over the sideline. Line ball for Cork in a final that somehow hasn't really come to light. Tom Cashman. Oh, nicely held by John Nolan in the goal. Right out now between Johnny Murphy and Tom Cashman. Gerald McCarthy is there. Oh, danger in there around the goal. Willie Murphy being pushed there. Yes, there was no doubt about it that Ray Cummins just gave him a gentle push at the psychological moment, and the referee awarding a free to Wexford from just outside, in fact just on the 14-yard line, and Willie Murphy coming out to take it. Dennis Collin to win it to Jimmy Barry. Look at that. And Jimmy Barry is fouled as he's going through there, and there is a free for Cork, dead straight in front of the Wexford goal for a foul there by Jim Prendergast on Jimmy Barry Murphy as he was going through. But while Jimmy is shaken and is being attended to, one of the Wexford men has gone down. But Jimmy is all right, and there is a free in for Cork, dead straight in front of the goal, and it looks as if Charlie McCarthy is going to take it. It's Mick Jacob who's gone down and is all right, gone back to take his position, and it is Gerald McCarthy. Gerald satisfied with the point, making it 12 points for Cork, 1 goal and 5 for Wexford, making it now 12 points to 8, and that is 5 that Gerald has scored. Puck out to the centre of the field, Ned Buggy, and Ned Buggy penalised for carrying the ball too far in his hand. John Horgan to take this free, 60 yards out from his own goal. The wide stance. What a lovely shot, but just to the right and wide from about 90 yards, what am I talking about? About 100 yards out from the Wexford goal that just went to the right and wide. Nothing will go right for Wexford at the moment. Everything going right for Cork. Tom Cashman to Jimmy Barry Murphy, beaten by Liam Bennett. Johnny Leary back on the left wing, getting in there to Hoot. And Charlie McCarthy coming, Gerald McCarthy coming in. Jimmy Barry Murphy breaking with the ball. Tom Cashman. Liam Bennett. Tom Cashman still there for Cork. In there too, Jim Crowley. Tom Cashman, the man in possession. Mick Malone and Willie Murphy. Willie Murphy clearing that one upfield now. And the ball just won't go, but out it comes into the hands of Dennis Collin. Shawnee. Ball got by Mick Jacob. Somebody hasn't got a Hurley down there, but Mick Jacob has, and he gets this ball up the field. Tony Jordan across into the centre. This is Brian Murphy. 2 Corkmen around here, and one of them is Tim Crowley, but he can't keep the ball in. It's a line ball for the Wexford men. It's just short of their own 70-yard line. Dave Burney to take it. Doherty out to a now helmetless Martin Quigley to Mick Butler, and a shot that could have been anything. Just to the right and wide, Tony Jordan tried to get out to it, couldn't, and the score remains 12 points for Cork, 1 goal and 5 for Wexford, 12 points to 8. Martin Coleman with the puck out. Dropping 35 yards out from the Wexford goal. This is Mick Malone. And they're scooping the ball out, and it's Colm Jordan bringing it out. Being chased by Ray Cummins. Trying to pass it into the centre to Mick Butler, who's come down to help. What a game Dennis Collin is having. Number 7 there for Cork, and he is in the ham and the sandwich in there. This is Martin Quigley, the man who could bore a hole in the defence. Tony Jordan coming out to it now with Martin Doherty. And Tony's got it this time. He's trying to work his way through. And he's fouled, The referee has awarded a free in for Wexford. Tony sent that one over the bar all right, but the whistle was gone beforehand, and there is a free in for Wexford just to the right of the goal, and one of the Wexford men has gone down injured there. He was kind of the ham between two Cork men making the sandwich. It's John Quigley. Takes a lot to knock John about, but here are the Cork men in the goal. Will he be satisfied with the point? But the way he's standing back, it looks to me as if Ned Buggy might try to pass for a goal. Here he comes. A goal! Ned Buggy the scorer, and the score now. Cork 12 points, Wexford 2 goals and 5, 1 point between them. Ned Buggy crashing that one into the net. What a game it could be now, and that's just what the game wanted. Back come Cork now. That's Jim Prendergast. Dennis Colan. Mick Butler now, being harassed by Tom Cashman and by Mick Malone. He seems to revel in it. John Quigley with the ball now, being chased by John Crowley. Quigley still going across. Into Tony Jordan. Martin Doherty blocks it down. A fresh air kick there by Martin. This is Dermot McCurtain, and the game has really sprung to life. Colm Jordan and Mick Malone. Getting away with the ball now for a moment, Jim Prendergast, but only for a moment. And a clearance up into the centre of the field to put the Wexford men into the attack again, but it hops to John Horgan. Jimmy Barry Murphy with Liam Bennett after him. Willie Murphy getting there in front of Ray Cummins this time. Out it comes to Tim Crowley, into Ray Cummins. Ray on the 21-yard line. He's trying to go in the overhead way. The ball is cleared out by John Nolan. Jim Prendergast puck deflected out over the sideline by Johnny McCarthy, and it's a line ball for Wexford. To be taken by Jim Prendergast. They're in waiting for the ball in there, but it's not coming, boys. It's the other way. Oh, a delightful line ball. Once again, Dennis Colan. And Willie Murphy going out now. Remember the score now. 12 points for Cork, 11 for Wexford. 1 point between them. Deflected in by Jerry McCarthy, and this is Ray Cummins. Now there are 2 points between them. That's the first score that Ray has got in the game, but he certainly has contributed to the distribution of the ball in there. The score, Cork 13 points, Wexford 2 goals and 5, 13 points to 11, and we're in the 16th minute of the second half. Mick Malone, beaten by Mick Butler there. Jim Prendergast, surrounded by McCarthy. Tony Jordan coming out for getting to Ned Buggy. Oh, a nice shot. That's gone to the left, just to the left and wide, and it's still 13 to 11 in favour of Cork. Ned a little bit disappointed with himself there because he did have a kind of a good chance to get a worthwhile score. He's gone top of the right now. John Quigley has gone right half forward, marking the ever-present Dennis Colan. Mick Butler centre field for Wexford. Look out. Dave Burney, who's gone back into the half-back line, it would appear, but the ball going out to Jerry McCarthy. This is Seanie Leary, and it's a goal! A goal for Cork and Seanie Leary. Without his Hurley, let me mention. Well, the referee seemed to have deemed that goal was scored by a man who had the Hurley knocked out of his hand, but he did go through without his Hurley and got the goal, and it's 1-13 for Cork, 2-5. That's 16 points to 11 for Wexford. And that will be an arguing point for many days to come. 17 minutes gone in the second half. This is Gerald McCarthy. Ray Commons with the hand up. Lucky boy. Charlie McCarthy. Over the bar, another point for Cork. Charlie getting the half chance, and all he wants is the quarter chance. Putting Cork further ahead once again. 17 points is the total for Cork. That's 1 goal and 14 points to Wexford's 11 points, 2 goals and 5. And to think that just a moment ago, well, there was only a point between them. Following that Ned Buggy goal. Tony Jordan coming out looking for the ball. Christy Keogh. And it's Christie with the ball now. 4 Cork men after him. Still Christie. A nice shot and a nice point by Christy Keogh. Harassed as he was with first 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 Cork man after him. But he didn't seem to worry. He took it, and the score is now Cork 1-14. Wexford 2-6. That is 17 points to 12. 18 minutes gone. Second half. Wide. Still 5 points between the teams now, and as I say, not 3 minutes ago there was only 1. Puck out to this side of the field. Dave Burney not quite getting to it. This is Vic Malone. And this is Ray Commons, and also with him Willie Murphy. The referee has blown his whistle and has gone running down and awarding a free against Willie Murphy, alleging holding, and Willie doesn't believe it. The referee does. Free in for Cork, 21-yard line, and it's just a case of whether it was inside the penalty area or outside it. And it was apparently inside it with Teddy O'Connor. No, it wasn't. It was outside it. 4 men gone back into the goal now. Gerald McCarthy to take the free. And he might well be satisfied with the point. He is over the bar, a point now to increase that lead as Gerald gets his 6th point of the game, making the score now Cork 1 goal and 15 points, Wexford 2 goals and 6. A year ago, Pat Boylan got 10 points for the Cork men, and up to now, Gerald has got 6. On the Wexford team is Jack Russell. Going off the Wexford team on the far side of the field is Jim Prendergast. Jack Russell for Jim Prendergast. From the puck out, the ball comes to Gerald McCarthy. To Charlie McCarthy. Jack Russell is after him. But there goes Charlie. And another point for Charlie, another point for Cork. What a great game he's having. He's had 3 All-Ireland medals already, and he's doing his bit to make it a 4th. As Cork lead now by an amazing 7 points. 116 to 2-6 in favour of Cork. Jimmy Barry Murphy. And a free against Mick Butler, who has discarded his helmet. You might have been looking at him in a dark helmet or a green one if you were in colour. He's now the fair-haired boy with number 12 at his back. And I noticed John Crowley limping on the Cork team now, but the limp disappears as he strides out to take his position. He seems to be all right. John Horgan's free. And it has gone wide. Ray Cummins putting his hand up there. I said a moment ago, a plucky man. Martin Casey is in the game now for Wexford, and John Murphy has gone off. In fact, Dave Burney running off now, running over on the far side. Dave Burney with the ball now. And the ball going upfield. Jack Russell napping it down. Has it. Dave Burney was going over to pick up a new position, not go off the field. And it's Jimmy Barry Murphy from 50 yards out, putting Cork another point in front. His 2nd point of the game. Cork 117, Wexford 2-6, 20 points to 12. Well, it's non-stop action. and 6 minutes ago only a point separated these teams. It's now 20-12. That's not the time of day, it's the score. And now it is another one as Gerald McCarthy from 70 yards out sends it in, and playing roly-poly, or I don't know what they were playing, leapfrog or something. Ray Cummins and Willie Murphy down there in front of the goal. Both were momentarily rolling around on the ground, but all is well. Colin Gordon under pressure, and it's a line ball for Cork.